Do you have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT STEP to 53342. This message is sponsored by DGS, the Degenerative Gambling Society, aka what's going on, everybody? We're here. We're not supposed to be here, but we're here. Didn't think we were going to have a live show today, but impromptu little live. But we're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Didn't think we were going to have it. Brian, if you're still here, what's going on? Jesus, Sean, anybody here? Hello, hello, hello. Man, oh man, oh man, what a day. It's all right, though. We're here. We get college basketball. We get the NBA. We get the fun stuff today. I'm ready to have some fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. I have no live chat. Let's see. Here we go. We got a live chat. Daily free play is posted. NBA today. An NBA winner today. I wonder when my new TV switch is coming. College basketball today. Should be fun. What games would you like to break down in college basketball today? That's what I want to know. You name it. And we will try and break it down for you. All righty. Let's have some fun. The live chat gets going. We'll take a look at some college hoops. And we'll let you guys select today what game you want broken down. Why does it never let me log in? Oh, wrong email address, I think. That might be the reason why. Nope. Alrighty. Once log into this. NFL was a little wild and wacky yesterday. Jameis Winston doing Winston things, putting up nearly 500 yards. Definitely in my opinion, a wild and wacky game. One of the worst beats if you had the +5.5 or 6.5. imaginable. That might be the worst beat in the NFL so far this season. Who posted about it as well? I seen something yesterday. See if I can find it. Oh yeah, a post yesterday. It says, I think the Browns plus 6.5 tonight takes the cake for the worst beat of the year. Surpasses the Titans plus 4.5 in week 1 and the Dolphins plus 4 against the Colts. This is flat out disgusting. I feel awful for anybody on Cleveland tonight. Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. It was definitely a definitely was a bad beat. Did you guys see the quote by Major League Baseball commish Manfred? I mean, that piece of shit, saying that there's talk about adding in the golden rule in baseball, the golden bat rule, which would allow a team to choose one at bat in every game to use their best hitter regardless of where they're at in the lineup. So does that mean you could use, like, the Dodgers could use Ohtani back to back in the bottom of the 9th inning? It'd be a fucking stupid rule right there. That'd be an absolute just stupid rule. Mauricio, what's going on? How's the little one? So she did not have surgery today. We went and I wasn't gonna go live, but because she was supposed to have surgery, but I got there, talked to the surgeon. She needs surgery. I'm gonna pay it regardless of where she has it, but like, I don't know. I didn't like the way that they operated at this pet hospital. They gave me a quote for $7,100 plus a $250 surgeon consultation fee. So it was $7,100 plus the $250 just to for him to tell me the same thing that I got yesterday on a piece of paper, that she needs surgery, plate, screws, literally the same thing the emergency room doctor told me yesterday. And then they wanted to, and it's like, all right, okay, I'll pay for it, but I asked one question. Well, how does a normal family afford a pet bill of $7,100, right? Plus $2,000 that they've already paid the night before, and they're like, oh well, you got this and that option, and I was like, all right. So I had already called her local vet, her regular vet, and they were working up prices. And they're like, yeah, we'll definitely be much cheaper anyways. So we left this morning, and I could always schedule it back with that surgeon if I wanted to. But we left waiting for her other vet to call me back with a schedule list to get her on the schedule. And then find out prices there, different options, different money. Yeah, I'm finding that out very fast, and it was just, interesting experience, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm already $2,000 in, and she's at home in pain. I don't think she's at home drugged up. She's at home drugged. And we'll see how all that goes. So hopefully know something later on today, a timeline, a schedule, something of that nature. So I'll know what day this week she's having surgery. So with my luck, it'll be Friday, right in the middle of, you know, a big day for us. But we'll make it work no matter what. Like having a kid? Oh, yeah. Well, a fucking kid would be cheaper. You can get cash pay rates at the emergency room for a lot cheaper than what they charged here, you know? That's for sure. Never had a pet. Don't now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mauricio. Love this little girl and very happy to have her. But you know what I mean? And just, I mean, and I've had pets that have needed surgeries. I've had pets that have needed things, but never a bill like this. Never once. First time experience when it comes to needing to pay this. Crazy. But they're like kids, and it is what it is. By the way, soccer game of the week is today. Soccer game of the week is today. You have about an hour to get on board. Funny, Chipper Jones says, Golden at bat rule, huh? Roger Clemens replies, this can't be real, right? Aroldis Chapman signing with the Red Sox on a 1-year, $10.75 million deal. Crazy. Al Shahir is suspended 3 games at Texan linebacker. Not sure I agree with that one, though. I don't think he was trying to hurt him. Huh. Crazy. Looking at X and looking at everybody's replies to the possible golden bat rule. Feed it, walk it, take care of it. And Mauricio, it's worse now. Now she's got, hold on, let me show you a picture. Now she's got this full arm cast, nose cone, you know, like the little head cone. Here she is sleeping last night. Look at this big ass thing. It's longer than her paw, so she's dragging it around. I mean, look at this thing. So she's dragging it around. Now she can't use the doggy door. She wants to drink out of the pool, which I can't let her by the pool because she's going to go like this. Bloop, right into the pool. right? As soon as she leans over, that leg is gonna boop, and she can go right into the pool head first. So I can't let her in the backyard by herself. So now it's like I got a fucking baby again. Yeah, feed them, walk them. Marisa says nobody had this live, wasn't supposed to. I know. I feel bad for the poor little girl, and it's weird that it's how many people are in here right now. It says 22 here, but nobody's commented. Imagine that. 22 on the live, and you're the only one here commenting. So, because of that, Mauricio, my brother, you just got premium plays for free. You are the lucky winner of contest number, guess, 67. 67, Mauricio. Put it in the comment section so that way you won the giveaway. Mauricio won the giveaway today. Premium plays are already in your account. Look at that. I guessed it for you. Congratulations, Mauricio. You are the lucky winner of premium plays for today. We might as well just be having a FaceTime. You know what I mean, Mauricio? We could have just done a little next time FaceTime me, and we'll break down the games that that you want to. No need to go live here. Bullish Kisses here. What's going on? Well, nice of you to say hello now. I bet if I did an actual giveaway, there'd be a lot of people guessing numbers, right? It's weird. I need to check something on my Gemini crypto account. Your ACH deposit has been received. I didn't make a deposit. Mauricio, what college basketball game do you want to break down? And we will break it down. You call it, I'll break it down. Alrighty. Log into this account real quick and see what's going on. Anthony, game of the week is on Friday. What's going on, Carlos? Alex, Ripple is up. Is it up? It made it to like $3.10 yesterday. I see today it's still hovering around the 260 mark, 257. It was 60 cents higher yesterday at one point. It sure would be nice if it went back up there. Because I got a pet bill to pay. Mauricio feels like Mauricio got VIP access today. Joey says he would have won anyways. Well, he was the only one commenting, so, he was the lucky winner. He was the lucky winner. Looking, all right. What was that? Oh, now I can log in. They make it so difficult to log into our system. Login. Change password. New password. Your current password is incorrect. Really? I just copied and pasted. All right. Passwords do not match. You can't make this shit up, guys. Passwords do not... How do they not match? What the fuck? Huh. Password changed. There we go. All right. Mauricio wants Villanova. Villanova game it will be. Let me get everything up and running. Let me get all my live odds up and running, and we will break down the Villanova game. Specifically requested by today's VIP experience guest, Mauricio. So we will take a look at Cincinnati versus Villanova. You like, Mauricio, you like, I just rolled out the red carpet. Mauricio, can we do a box for Super Bowl? Yes. So, we can definitely do that. Obviously, I can't do it on the website for specific. Maybe I can. I might be able to. I will definitely do one. We can probably start planning that fairly soon. I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. And I just didn't know what prices we wanted to do. If we wanted to do a big one, if we wanted to keep it at 50. I know a guy that does a $1,000 one, and they're fucking massive. Can you imagine? I mean, I don't know if I want to be in charge of one that big. Fucking $100,000 pool. It'd be fucking cool. And they do something like $20,000 a quarter. I think it was, or it might have been $15,000. They did reverse. They did all kinds of crazy things. Like there was massive ways to win. But we will definitely do one. We'll probably do multiple to have some fun. But we'll definitely do it. I don't know if I'll do it online. I think it needs to be an online one where you can select which box you want rather than me having to send it to you and then you saying, okay, this is the one that I want. But then again, at the same time, I think we need to limit who's in it without having random people involved, if you know what I mean. Just for legality purposes. I'll figure out a way to do it. But yeah, we'll definitely do. I like that idea, 25, 50, 100. I mean, the $25 one would have a nice chunk in there. It'd have 2,500. 2,500, you know, $5,000, $10,000 in the pools. Members would be an option. I don't know if we'd have enough members that would participate. I think we'd have to open it up to clients. But I'm sure if we opened it up to clients and like just personal play clients or clients that I have access to on, cell phone, we can definitely fill up some spots, that's for sure. I know I couldn't do it on like credit card sales because credit card sales people can, not, we'd have to pay a processing fee to accept those payments. I know the company wouldn't, so it'll have to be something that I do on the side. But yeah, we'll definitely do something. I was thinking about that over the weekend on how to do it, but I'll get it done. Each can definitely buy, 4 boxes or more. Definitely. No, but I'll finalize something. I'll put something together in the next week and then put it on paper, see how it looks, and then figure out a way how we're going to select the boxes and go from there. But yeah, we'll definitely do it. We'll have some fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Hell, we can even do the little 10-spot ones on a weekly basis, too. We could all do, that might be fun, just something fun to do. And we can start getting a core group of people. Maybe we do a 10-spot one every Sunday where we pick, hell, we could even do one for the conference championship game. Pick one for one of the games or something. But if we could pick, we could do one for Thursday night football as well, a little 10-spot one. And open it up to the first 10. But here's the question. Do I get to play? Do I get to buy a spot? I want to be able to buy a spot. I'm a fucking gambler too. Am I in? And I would pick I would do the numbers on like random gener. I wouldn't be in control of the numbers. That's for sure. I definitely wouldn't. I'd do it live like this. I would definitely do it live. I get to play? Okay, cool. Cool. I want to fucking play. Hell, we can even do them Thursday and Sunday. Thursday, Sunday, Monday. We can do them every week if we wanted. Just be a fun way to amongst our core group of friends here. If you guys want to do a Thursday one, let me know, and I can do it. It would have to be something. I got to figure out how. It'd probably be by Zelle. You guys would probably have to Zelle me directly for it, and then I would Zelle you guys whatever, the winnings. Because I know the company wouldn't let me do it on credit card. Plus, they'll pay a credit card processing fee. And then they would have some type of liability, I'm sure, or something. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there's random generator pickers. Google has one. Google has one. Oh, yeah. And, I could mirror my screen. And, they have random.org if you look at it. So we could literally randomize a list. So say there's 10 names. we can literally, or you just do the numbers. We put all our names down in the box and you randomize the numbers 1 through, 1 through 0 or 0 through 9 in order. Let me see if it works. I think this is the way a buddy of mine does it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, super easy. Super easy to do it. I'll do one for this Thursday. What do we want to do? Name the price. How many what would be if you did I don't know, do we do I don't know if we can get enough people. Do we do a 10 spot one or do we do a full 10 by 10 100? Because the 10 spot one's easy, where you just do the last digits of the score, combine them together. So at the end of the first half, if it's 13-7, you'd get 3 plus 7, 10, 0. A 50 box. Anthony, how would you do a 50 box? Is that... I know there's a way to do it, but you divide on one of them. It's split up, right? Let me look into it. I'll find, because I know there's an online service that I can use. So here's the thing. If we're going to do a 50 or 100 spot, like a full-on 10 by 10, then I can't control it. I can't be texting, and write, nope, sorry, Mauricio, fucking that box is picked. It needs to be an online thing. Joey, everybody gets 2 numbers for one side instead of one. Okay. I know because we've done the pools before. Not this pool, but we've done other Survivor pools and stuff like that. Let me find out. I will look at it today. Today's what, Tuesday? Here we go. I know they're paid services, but they're minimal. I'll find out the options. I'll find out the options. I'll look into it and I'll figure it out. We'll do one on Thursday. And we'll see what we can come up with. What about, Marisa says $10 to start and get people. Anthony says 50 a square. I don't know if we could get 50 a square by Thursday for a Thursday night game. I mean, maybe. But then again, yeah, you would do first quarter, first half, third quarter, final score. So there's one that will do it automatically, and they random generate the numbers. So like I have no control over it. And you guys literally log in and sign up on it and pick the box that you guys want. So I will look at that. It's not expensive. I think it's less than $15 a pool to do it. So I will look into it. That'll be my project besides calling vets today. And I'll find out. I'll get it all done though. Yeah, no, Mauricio, I can definitely do that. Problem is making sure that everybody pays. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't want 100 fucking $10 payments to my Zelle and have to keep track of all that. You know what I mean? That's the only problem, but I'll figure it out. I mean, if I got to, I got to, but I'll figure it out. One way or another, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But no, we'll do an email. I can an email. I can create it on my texting app that I have for my phone, like when I send out my personal plays. Once we get a core group of guys, once we get a core group of guys, I could be like, all right, here's the pool, text blast it out with the login information, and you go. We'll do something though. We'll do something for Thursday. I will figure it out tonight, and tomorrow we can start it. It's the money thing that just might be the pain in the ass. You know what I mean? But figure it out. One way or another, we'll figure it out. We'll have some fun. I mean, and I'll talk to I don't know the legalities of doing it on the company credit card processor. That might make it easier. People could use their debit cards, but I mean, the company may charge them a fee, not like to make a profit, but to cover their credit card processing fee. That might be an option. I don't know. But I'll find out. But I will find out. So Arizona has, which by the way, we're located in Arizona. So, Henry, it would be all automated on a website that does it all. I won't have any control of the numbers. Yeah, Mauricio, we don't want people to pick and then fucking have to track them down so we can collect $10 from. You know what I mean? And, but Arizona has social gambling laws that they just updated that address pools and ways to make them legal. Okay, so here's some of the legal pools, the rules. The gambling cannot be conducted as a business, meaning I can't make a profit doing it. It just says the host can't make a financial benefit unless they are participating in the game. So I might be able to get the company to allow either, I would prefer it to be, Zelle. That way there was no fees. But I'll figure it out. Players compete on equal terms. Only participants can win. I don't see why I can't get the company to let me make it an easy way. So stand by to stand by, but I will. I'll get it in. I'll get it in motion. I will definitely get the ball rolling. I knew they changed the policies in the state that I reside in, so it should make it easy. Which is funny that in some states you can't do a Super Bowl pool. Yeah, Joey says make the price of the block a little more to cover the fee. Yeah, that's what I would tell them to do. I'll find out what it is. I mean, it sucks because we're in the, obviously gambling is, and for years, it's not as black-eyed industry anymore, but we've always been, a black-eye industry because it's, gambling related, sports betting content. We've always paid a higher fucking price for, credit card processing, cost of doing business, right? Whereas, like, the fucking liquor store down the street versus us. But then again, we're all, online merchant. It's online. So we don't have a brick and mortar swipe. So our rates are a tad bit higher than most. But big deal. If you're paying $11 instead of $10, or you're paying, 55 versus 50, big fucking deal. At least in my opinion. It would definitely be a lot easier. So I'll figure it out. I'll look into it and get something rolling and figure out what software to use and all that. So see where it goes. But I think we can have some fun with it. That's for sure. Fuck, I want to win. I don't ever win pools. I don't ever win pools. Ever. 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 Everybody around me does, but not me. I was close. Buddy of mine had one last week, the Green Bay game. And I was close. Until I wasn't. I had good numbers until I didn't. I think that's how every pool is, though. You were close until you weren't, right? Yeah, I was close until I wasn't. It's a good time. It was fun. I was like, I think I'm going to win the pool. My daughter was cheering, and I was like, no. And it was little. I think it was $100 pool. I think it was just a little 10 spot where, you get 0 through 9. And they were $20 spots, and they paid out the half in the end. Yeah, Mauricio, it would be cool to be able to collect. Then they can go pick their boxes and say, okay, say they want 4 boxes, right? They pay, they get the link. Then they go select their boxes. Some way. I'll figure it out, though. I don't know if it'll be as cool as that. But nonetheless, we'll make it happen. All right, so you wanted the Cincinnati and Villanova game. Which, by the way, soccer game of the week. You have 50 minutes to get it if you want a big win. If you want to start the week out with a big win, you have about 50 minutes to get on board. My personal plays will be a fun day today. So if you like betting college hoops and the NBA, I suggest getting on my plays today. Getting everything up and running. Friday's college football schedule, I like it. The Conference USA, I mean, we get 3 on Friday, and then we get the big ones on Saturday, with the evening one being the Big Ten Championship between Penn State and Oregon. How about Georgia and Texas in the SEC game? Georgia gonna win again. Fucking flat out, Georgia gonna win again. I'm shocked Arizona State's a favorite against Iowa State in the Big 12. Oh, Mauricio put it on the website. I'll take a look if I can. The Big 12 championship. They're not in it. They're not in it. I just thought I'd leave this right there for everybody. I just want to remind everybody, prime time eliminated. It's Iowa State and Arizona State. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm a dickhead. I know. Hold on. Man. Oh, man, Mauricio, when I get this TV back, when I get the TV switch back, this is going to be repeated on all 4 TVs one day. Can you imagine? We're going to start, I'm hoping it'll be that way for Saturday's game. When we get to break down the games on Saturday, I want this on the big screen just to fuck with the people that were like, prime time. Who's in for the college? Is Miami in? College football playoff rankings schedule and release date. Here's the rankings as of today. Miami's in at 6, right? I would think that they're in. I mean, they're not playing in the ACC championship game. That's Clemson and SMU. God, could you imagine how pissed off people will be if it's we got prime time on the back screen with the eliminated? I'm going to try my best to get that shit done. Oh. Okay, so what is this? Hold on. Selection Day is Selection Sunday, so this Sunday is Selection Day. So it'll be official on Sunday. Bowl season starts on the 14th. The first round of the playoffs is Friday, December 20th. That's the first game. Then there's 3 on that Saturday. Then the quarterfinals are over New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. With the semifinals stretching, which would be the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl, which, by the way, the quarterfinals are the Fiesta Bowl, Peach Bowl, Rose Bowl, and Sugar Bowl. The semifinals is the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl. And that's on January 9th and 10th. And then the College National Championship game fucking stretched all the way to my birthday weekend almost on Monday, January 20th in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, I like the fact that we get bowl games all the way to the 3rd week of fucking January. Mauricio, can we do boxes for college? We absolutely can do boxes for college, but it sounds like a lot of work. We might have a friendly little group and start doing some 10. It'd be a lot easier to do 10 spots amongst a group. You know what I mean? Like, we could do one. We'll figure it out. We'll have some fun. That's for sure. I'll get creative with the football, the playoffs and that stuff. But that schedule is nice. I like that playoff schedule with the regular bowl games starting on the 14th. And like we can do 10 spots easy. Hire a secretary just for that. Are you guys paying the fee for her just to run our pools? Right? When is my first game? My first game won't be until 7 p.m. Eastern time. I gotta hire Jay. Jay can be our resident bitch. I hope he's not watching. He does enough, right? By the way, if you guys are not on the NHL, we're going to jump into the breakdowns here in college basketball, starting with the one that the VIP select of the day Mauricio requested. But did you guys see, for everybody not on the NHL, because a lot of you guys asked for it and you missed the early bird sale, they've kept the early bird an extra day. So you can still get that NHL, not early bird, but the Black Friday deal where you can get the whole season for $500 instead of paying $100 a week. So if you're not on the NHL, you can go get that. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Jump into these breakdowns for our VIP select today. All right. Let's see if I can even find this on the matchup. Bada bing, bada boom. This should definitely be a fun game today. Should definitely be a fun game today. All right, Cincinnati, Villanova. Old Cincinnati. Laying 3.5, minus 164 on the money line. Over and under set at 138.5, minus $1.10. They are on the road laying 3.5 at Finneran Pavilion there in Villanova, PA. You'll be able to find this game on Fox Sports 1. Probably on YouTube TV as well. Take a look. Cincinnati. They're good, guys. Cincinnati is good. Hold on. What's this? All right. Cincinnati, guys, the Bearcats, they're fucking good this year. Granted, they really haven't been tested. Okay? They haven't been tested by a top recruiting, top-level team. They've played Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Morehead State, Nichols, Northern Kentucky. Georgia Tech would be their toughest opponent, who they beat 81-58, and Alabama State most recently last Wednesday, who they played and they beat 77-59. They have played 4 games at home, 2 on the road. They are 6-0. They are undefeated. Looking at Villanova, the Wildcats and Kyle Neptune, they are not the same Wildcats that we're used to. Like I said, they're sitting 4-4. They have not won 2 games straight this season. They did lose 2 games straight. They beat Lafayette to open up the season, lost to Columbia at home. All right, they have lost a game at home. They lost to Columbia 90-80 at home. They beat New Jersey International, or they beat NJIT, New Jersey International Tech. They lost to St. Joseph's by 7 on the road. They lost by 10 to Virginia on a neutral site game. They lost 70-60. Penn, not Penn State, Penn. They were able to beat 93-49. They lost to Maryland by 1 in a neutral site game, 76-75. They lost that game. And then they just beat Rider at home, 72-48. They're at home against Cincinnati. Cincinnati's got that number 14 next to their name. When you look just right off the bat, where they're playing, it's not the toughest place to play in college basketball. There is home field advantage, home court advantage, as you call it, in certain arenas that are legit. Okay? Depending on where they're playing, they split up, the Finneran Pavilion as well as the Wells Fargo Center. Their games are split up there. They're not the toughest place to play. Whereas, say, like Syracuse. Syracuse is a tougher place to play. You look at a lot of these when you're breaking down college basketball. So if they've got a home court advantage and they're still giving up 3.5, what would they be on a neutral site game here? I don't think they really have an advantage at home. Obviously, no travel, they have an advantage. But as far as where they're playing, not a huge advantage. All right. Let's take a look at both teams side-by-side comparison. Cincinnati's offense ranked 24th in the country. Their defense ranked 4th in our system. Villanova's offense ranked 30th in our system and 105th on defense. Looking at a lot of the big factors, the big 4. Field goal percentage, turnover percentage, offensive rebound percentage. Cincinnati is number 1 field goal percentage made at 61.4% compared to the 55.3% of Villanova. Turning the ball over. They're turning the ball over 14% of the time, whereas Villanova is 17.7. Those are definitely above average numbers. Offensive rebounding numbers, Villanova's got the edge there at 39.8% of all their rebounds are offensive rebounds compared to Cincinnati at 36.8, but not a massive, what, 3%? Not a big deal. Three-point shooting, Cincinnati's knocking down 41.5% of all their three-point attempts. They are the 9th best three-point shooting team in the country as of today. Villanova, 38.6%. That's got them the 27th spot in the country. Converting all those two-point plays, Cincinnati gets it done. 60.9% of the time, 13th best in the country in that stat. 53.1% for Villanova. Free throw shooting. This is where Cincinnati struggles. Cincinnati struggles from the line. They are near dead last in this category, shooting under 60% from the free throw line at 59.8%, whereas the exact polar opposite for Villanova. They are the 10th best free throw shooting team in the country. You put them on the line, they're going to make you pay. They're hitting 80.9% from the free throw line. Villanova relies on 41% of all their three-point attempts, or all their points to be three-point plays, whereas just 34.6% for Cincinnati. Cincinnati's very well-rounded. Luckily for them, they're only relying on 9.6% of their total points to be from the free throw line because they struggle from the free throw line. Looking for any advantage in the height department. Height advantage, Cincinnati. When it comes to that two-foul participation, which if you guys don't know what that is, we went over that in depth last week. That is a big stat to track. Cincinnati don't play. You get 2 fouls in the first half, you're on the fucking bench. You ain't playing another minute. All right, they're at a 0% rate. Whereas Villanova, very close to it. It's not a problem between both these teams. Experience level, very similar. Both go to the bench for nearly 30%. 28.2% of all playing minutes are played by players off the bench for Villanova. 34.7%. So a tad bit higher for Cincinnati. You look and you try and find the big difference between both. When you look at strength of schedule so far, Villanova, they played Maryland on a neutral site game and they lost by 1. They played Virginia. They lost by 10 on a neutral site game. I like seeing that they played quality opponents. They didn't win, but they were close, right? The 10, not so close. But the only thing that scares me was Cincinnati with the Bearcats on the road. They're untested. Now, is Villanova going to be a test because it's Villanova and they recruit well? Yes. But is Villanova the same team as they've been over the years? No, they're not. Wooga Poplar, Eric Dixon, Jamar Brookus, they're going to have to come in clutch for Villanova. For Villanova to notch a big win today, I can see this game going over the total. As far as the side goes, I want to say Cincinnati moneyline minus 164 would be the play that I would take. But I don't see Cincinnati being tested. So I'm a little leery of this game. Very leery of this game. So I would steer clear of the side, me personally. But that's me personally. I would steer clear of it. But I do like the over 138.5. Hey, Joey, question for you. Are you on the soccer game of the week? I don't know if you are or not. Actually, you are. What sports book do you use? Out of curiosity, what sports book do you use? Because you're in Ohio. The reason why I ask, where did you bet the soccer game of the week? Which book? Did you bet it on FanDuel? Are you able to send me a screenshot of where you bet it? If you want to block out the dollar amounts or any of that, you can. I have a customer saying that it's impossible, not available in the state of Ohio. Which, you're in Ohio and you bet it on FanDuel. That bet should be available everywhere. So can you send me a screenshot so I can show them that it's available on FanDuel? If you have my cell phone number, you can text it to me, or you could just email kyle@cappersdirect.com. Henry, I think they're going to struggle too, but they played solid against Maryland. They played good against Virginia. They're at home, and Cincinnati is untested against a quality recruiting, quality program. And when I say quality, I'm giving Villanova the benefit of the doubt because they're Villanova, right? They're getting name credit from me. That's the only reason why this early in the season. I mean, if we were 10 more games, not even 10 more games, because if you look at like Cincinnati's schedule, they're going to get tested. They get Villanova, then they get Howard, which will be a big gimme game for them. Then they get Xavier, who as of our system shows them winning by 12. They're going to be a slight favorite in a semi-home game against Dayton on Friday the 20th. Like, in the next week, Cincinnati's going to get fucking tested, and we're going to find out how good they are. We're going to find out how good they are literally in the next 7 days. LaShawn, yes, soccer game of the week includes... or is included in that guaranteed play package. The soccer game of the week is included in that package. Yes. So if you buy the guaranteed, I'm all screwed up. If you buy the guaranteed play package, it includes the soccer game of the week today. You'll get the game of the month by the FC group, which I think is on Thursday, I was told. I'll find out. I'll know later on today. It includes that, includes my game of the week on Friday, guaranteed Saturday, and then the Sunday NFL guaranteed play. My personal plays are not included in that guaranteed play week package. Yeah, Henry, everybody's definitely going on Villanova's pass. It's the reason why they're 4-4, and they're losing to Maryland and Virginia. Okay, I'm going to give them some street credit, right? Because it's Maryland and it's Virginia. But at the same time, Cincinnati, my opinion is exactly the same with you. Cincinnati should win. But Maryland's 7-1. They lost by 1 on a neutral site game. You know, and Maryland's only loss was to Marquette, which was the only quality team Maryland played as well. I mean, they've got wins over like Manhattan, Mount St. Mary's, Canisius, and Bucknell, right? Alcorn State, which they play Ohio State. So we're going to find out how good Maryland is when they play Ohio State on Wednesday, or on tomorrow, excuse me, on Wednesday. So a lot of these teams that are undefeated early, we don't know how good they are. Virginia, for example, they're 5-2. They beat Villanova, but who are their 2 losses? They got blown out by St. John's at home, and they lost to Tennessee at home. Blown out by both those teams, but they beat Villanova by 10. So it makes me think that Villanova won't be able to compete. But at the same time, Cincinnati's untested. I live on the border of Ohio and West Virginia. I work in West Virginia and place it last night. I just looked, see if I could place that. I'm at home and can't wager on it. Well, that's crazy. I wonder why. Is there a reason why they won't let you bet that game in Ohio? Because it's probably a winner, right? Because it's probably a winner. Fucking shiesty fucks. So I'm going to pass on Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's the play. But I am just skeptical of Cincinnati and how good they are. Does that make sense? I like the over, though. Legit like the over. I think the game goes over. I don't think it goes like 15, 20 points over, but I think it goes over. Hey, guys, give me 20, 30 seconds. I'll be right back, and then we'll finish this game. We'll do some more. Okay, I'm back. All right. I was hoping that was the vet that was calling me with a new update of pricing and scheduling to get the little one in, but it wasn't. It was not what I was wanting it to be. But nonetheless. Yeah, I'm definitely curious as well. But I saw that you were in Ohio, so I was like, oh, I wonder if he could bet it. Or why it wouldn't be available at some spots, but not the other. Henry, better games out there. I agree. I think there's better games to bet on. But again, if you're looking for my side, I think Cincinnati's good enough to beat them. Regardless, on the road, at home, neutral site game, they should be able to beat them. If I was going to bet it myself, it would be a money line bet minus 164. That's where I would put my money on. The only thing that worries me is Cincinnati is untested by a quality program. And when I say quality program, I'm giving a benefit of the doubt to Villanova. They're getting name credit because they are a top recruiting team. They are a quality team. They've got a great coach. They've got a great program in Villanova. They may be struggling and rebuilding, but they are definitely, in my opinion, regardless of them being 4-4, still a quality team. So, and Cincinnati, they're just untested on a quality team. I mean, we're going to find out in the next 2 games how good they are, but I think Cincinnati gets the job done. Lean towards the over 138.5, and that's a strong lean. I think it's worth betting the total. I see this total going into the high 140s. I see it winning by at least 10 points. 147 to 149 is where I see this game going down. LaShawn, thanks for jumping on board the guaranteed play package as well. I see you just got on that. All right. Next game. What game are we breaking down? So I've got about 15 more minutes that I can be on here. Then I got to get going. And I got a lot of homework for us to do. Not only do I got to find this dog a surgery center, but I need to figure out what we're doing. I got to get the rest of our games out. Because none of our by the way, none of our plays are posted with the exception of the soccer, the NHL, and that stuff, right? Premium plays and the FC group's personal. By the way, the FC group hit that Njuko plus 240 yesterday. Joey, we can take a look at that one. That's that late night game, the 9 p.m. Eastern time game. We'll take a look at that. Give me 1 second. We'll pop that one up. And then all right. This one should be easy to find because it's the number 2 ranked game today on our schedule. This is a game that I like. And Michigan. Before we break down this game, I think it's only fair that I give my disclaimer on my love and hate relationship with betting on Michigan. So let me pop all of this up. And this is where my opinion lies on betting on Michigan. As you guys know, over the years, we have made a lot of money betting Michigan basketball, Michigan football, whatever. Michigan in college basketball, specifically. Mauricio, I'll talk about that in just a minute. Because I believe I have an email I can read, or I need to read and then announce. But yes, something big is coming. I'm waiting for an email, and I think it's in my email. I just haven't been able to pop it up yet. I have to confirm something, and then I can let you guys know something. But yeah, it's something big. But good catch there. Good. I mean, I got so much shit going on in my mind today. Good reminder. Michigan has been a team that has cost us a lot of money late in games, and a team that I have had a hard time pulling the trigger. No problem, Mauricio. Pulling the trigger on betting big on in college basketball because they somehow seem to fuck me every single time. They're catching 2.5 points today. They're plus 2.5, minus 108. Some spots got them at 3. Wisconsin laying 2.5. They're plus 122 on the money line against 11th early ranked undefeated Wisconsin. Wisconsin a minus 146 money line favorite for the team that's undefeated. The total on this one sitting over and under 149.5. You've got Michigan, who is 6-1 on the season. Let's take a look at them. This is a road game for Michigan. They are playing at the Kohl Center, which, by the way, is the 18th largest in Division I, holds 17,287 screaming fans. It does not have a extreme, home court advantage. It's got a ranking in our system of 3.09, which has it the 135th toughest place to play in college basketball. So it's not a crazy environment. Mo Harris says every single play I put in the chat yesterday hit. Congrats, man. Great day yesterday. I think every prop that we went over yesterday, including the 2-point conversion, hit. When you look at Michigan, they are 6-1 at home. They're 4-0. They lost a semi-away game, their second game of the season against Wake Forest. They lost by 2 in a heartbreaker, 72-70. They beat TCU by 12. They beat Miami of Ohio in a slaughterfest. Tarleton State, they smoked. They beat Virginia Tech by 12 on a neutral site game last Monday, the 25th. On last Wednesday, the 27th, they beat a very tough Xavier team, 78-53 in a beatdown on a neutral site game. They are on the road against Wisconsin. This is a very tough matchup. This is opening conference play today for them in the Big Ten. I would like to say Michigan is tested, right? They've had neutral site games against Xavier. Xavier is 7-1 with their only loss coming by way of Michigan. But then again, they really haven't played anybody. South Carolina, Wake Forest. I mean, they beat Wake Forest by 15, which beat Michigan early in the season. Virginia Tech started out great, then they lost 4 straight. So has Michigan been tested? Not a real true away game yet. This is their big one. Wisconsin 8-0. Who has Wisconsin beaten? Right? Holy Cross, Montana State, App State. They beat Arizona. They beat the Wildcats 103-88. It was a home game. They opened up the season 5-0 at home. Utah, Rio Grande Valley. 2 neutral site wins against UCF and Pittsburgh. Then a home win over Chicago State. Pittsburgh 7-1. They beat them by 6 on a neutral site game. Pittsburgh's only loss is to Wisconsin. And they've got a 1-point win over Ohio State on Friday. They beat LSU. They beat West Virginia. They beat Murray State. Wisconsin is a good. Greg Gard and his Badgers are a solid team. They're obviously riding the nation's longest win streak at 8 currently. 86% of the bets are on Wisconsin and 79% of the handle on Michigan, and it makes good sense. Why? I see why, just looking at strength of schedule and who each other has played and beaten. Michigan hasn't traveled for a true road game. They lost to Wake Forest, who got slaughtered by Xavier. And Xavier was able to, Michigan was able to beat Xavier as well. When you compare them side by side, Michigan's offense is ranked 37th in our system. Wisconsin ranked 18th. Wisconsin's defense ranked 65th. Michigan's defense is a top 10 ranked defense in Division I. They're ranked 10th. Michigan is a very efficient shooting team. They're hitting 59% of all their, converting all their field goals, 59%, compared to 54.8% for Wisconsin. The problem with Michigan is their turnovers. Michigan is turning the ball over at a very high rate. They're turning the ball over at a 21.6%. That's at the bottom of the barrel in Division I. Wisconsin is the 10th least amount of turnovers at 13.1%. Ball security right there, if you want to call it that in college hoops, Wisconsin. Offensive rebounding, Michigan has a great number. 28th in the country in this stat at 37.3%, compared to the 27.6% for Wisconsin. Both very efficient from the floor. 3-point shooting, Michigan's knocking down 38.5% of all their 3-point attempts, compared to the 35.9% for Wisconsin. Both are knocking down threes. Converting those 2-point plays, Wisconsin hitting 55.5%. Michigan a tad better at 60.1%. Free throw shooting, Wisconsin is winning games from the free throw line. They rely on 24%, 24.2%, because I don't want to shortchange them here, of all their points to come from the free throw line. They are number 1 in the country at knocking down free throws at 86.4%. 66.7% for Michigan. Ranked 290th in the country. Not a good number for Michigan there. And they rely on 15.5% of all their points to come from the free throw line. What's going on, Greg? We'll talk about that here in a minute. But thank you. Yes, she's hanging in there. Hopefully pain-free today on pain meds, but no surgery today, hopefully in the next day or two. As far two foul participation, both teams, higher percentage for Wisconsin at 21.8%, 16.9% for Michigan. Even Steven, it's not a big number that I would be concerned about. Height advantage, definite height advantage for Michigan. Experience level, pretty much the same. Both rely over 33% or more of all their points or three-point plays. Wisconsin tries to live as much as they can, for good reason, on the charity stripe. Number 1 free throw shooting team in the country. They need to be there, right? As far as this game goes, Michigan is a good team. But I think that Greg Gard and the likes of Tonje Blackwell, Crowell Kesmet, Kamari McGee, they are a better team than Michigan. I think we see it today in the Kohl Center. They're going to get a home court advantage of at least 2 points, 2 to 2.5 in our system, where they're playing. It's not the toughest place to play, but you're going to give 2 to 2.5 points. So you're saying on a neutral site, this should be an even Steven game? Fuck no. Wisconsin, they may not have a true road game yet, but they've played the likes of Pittsburgh, who I would put Michigan up against. Michigan is Michigan, and they're going to get more street credit than we gave Villanova in that breakdown because Michigan is a good team. I don't think Michigan is a great team. I think Michigan has a long way to go to prove that. And conference play, I think this game's going to be closer than some people expect. I don't expect a full Wisconsin a beatdown, but I think Wisconsin gets the job done. I think Wisconsin gets the job done. Michigan was a straight train wreck last year. They went 8 of 24 last year. 8 of 32. They went 8 and 24, right? With their biggest win and their last win of the season was against Wisconsin last year. They beat them 72-68 at home in Ann Arbor. If you don't think Wisconsin wants to avenge that, that's a whole nother reason. That's a whole nother reason. Wisconsin struggled in conference play, and let's be honest, the Big Ten is fucking packed and loaded with quality basketball teams. Conference play, they went 11-9 last year. Where Michigan last year went 3-17. With big wins over Iowa, Ohio State, and Wisconsin. Big upsets. I like Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin's the play. I think Wisconsin money line is the play because you can lay 146 or you can lay 112 juice and have to win by 3. So I think Wisconsin money line is the play. A 100%. But I'm going to bet Wisconsin money line. But I'm going to wait. Kind of like I did yesterday in the total and waited to bet that game. This game is not until, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I think? It's a 9 p.m. Eastern time game. The game is in 6 hours and 17 minutes. Mauricio's back, taking his VIP seat. Wisconsin is the play. I'm going to bet Wisconsin. I'm telling you guys, free play Wisconsin. But wait to bet it. Those Michigan backers, the Michigan fanboys, the Michigan bettors, they could have the same record that they did last year. Everybody knows Michigan beat Wisconsin last year by 4. They were at home. It don't matter. The Michigan bettors are going to come out. I'm hoping, and I expect it to happen. I expect that line to potentially come down a tad bit. If it comes down to 2, fucking great. If it comes down to 1.5, even better. If it goes up a little bit, I ain't worried about it. But I'm betting Wisconsin money line. And I'm going to monitor the line. And I hope I get it at less than minus 146. Because you can look at where they have the line right now. They're playing in Wisconsin. They're playing at the Kohl Center. Their home field advantage, their home court advantage is at least 2 points. Minimum. 2 to 3. So you're saying, let's just say it's a 2.5 point advantage. So you're saying you put Michigan and Wisconsin on a neutral site game. It's a pick'em? Bullshit. Wisconsin's the better team. There's a reason why they're 8-0 and they've got that number 11 ranked next to them. For big reasons. So, I don't think the line's correct. I think Wisconsin should be laying 6 to 6.5 today. So, even at 2.5, it's a fucking bargain. The money line at minus 146 is a bargain. But I think people come in and I think they bet Michigan and they drive that line down. So, free play, Wisconsin money line. If you don't have a money line option, lay the 2.5 and call it a day. But I think they get the job done. Me personally, I'm betting the money line. Mo Harris says, love it. We're always on the same effing page. Let's effing go. Love it. So that is what I have on that one. I do have to get out of here because I do have to get everything done. My plays will be out shortly. Premium plays, I believe they should be posting. We already ran through premium plays this morning before I went live as a company. So they should be posted here shortly as well. Daily free play is in the NBA, which I really like. We're dog hunting there. It's going to be a good day. So tomorrow, I am planning on being live tomorrow. We're going to start the Thursday and Friday live shows in the evening, pending surgery for my puppy, which, Greg, you asked about. There was no surgery today. They wanted to charge me $7,100. I want to be able to get a second opinion, which the records are being sent to her normal vet, and they're working up their opinion if she needs surgery to heal it properly and a plate and screws, which I do believe she probably needs, being so young. But they're going to try and fit her in probably this week for surgery. So schedule for live shows pending. I'm going to plan to go live again tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Going to plan to go live tomorrow morning. And then on Thursday, the normal noon Eastern, 9 Pacific in the morning is what I'm planning on going live tomorrow. On Thursday's live show is being switched. Okay, Thursday's live show is supposed to go down now at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 Pacific. Thursday and Friday should go down at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. That way it will be an hour before break time for those college football games, or an hour before game kickoff. But all of that is going to be pending on what day and time my little puppy's surgery is going to be, if it happens this week. So hopefully I'll know a schedule the end of today. So that way I can literally say, nope, won't be live at this time, we'll be live at this time, or nope, we won't be live at all. So want to be able to give that to you guys. Oh, fucking Mauricio, yes, thank you. On Sunday, NFL Game of the Year. On Sunday. That's how spazzing I am, Mauricio. I'm completely forgetting about it. I'm sure Jay will send out a big email later today, but on Sunday there will be an NFL Game of the Year. That will go down on Sunday. We are waiting for injury reports to come out, first preliminary, to make sure there was nothing funky after, which we didn't expect anything, but obviously there's always hidden things that you don't know about. So we were waiting for reports to come out after Monday for Tuesday, and they came out, and everything is good to go. Most is good thing you got paid. Do they want fucking $7,100 for a pet surgery? And I'm $2,000 in already. $1,700 yesterday, $250 today for the surgeon to tell me everything the paper said fucking yesterday. Plate and screws. So yeah, you fucking need paper to take care of a puppy. It's sad. It's really sad. I don't know how the average American family could take care of their pets. I have no fucking clue. But it makes sense why there's so many charity organizations that take charity donations for people that can't afford to take care of their dog when emergency happens, because it's fucking bad. But yeah, Sunday, there will still be a Sunday NFL guarantee play, which we just keep winning. Thank God those are winning. It's like the soccer game of the week and the Sunday NFL guarantee plays have been old faithful. But there'll be a Sunday NFL guarantee play like normal, because we have to. And then there will be the huge NFL game of the year as well on Sunday. So massive Sunday coming. And then I'm sure Jay will send out a huge email letting everybody know that later in the day if he hasn't already done it. So I don't think he has because I haven't seen anything, but hopefully he will. But yeah, fuck yeah on Sunday. Henry Pet Insurance. I've never looked. I've always had a dog. I've never needed it. I mean, I've had minor surgeries and stuff like that. So her normal vet takes payments with 20% down with 0 interest, like they should, you know. But like the place I went to today, no fucking payments, nothing. I literally asked, I was like, so what happens if the average person can't afford it? And they're like, do you want to do the surgery today, sir? And I was like, no, I'm waiting for her vet's office to call me back, but can you send me the copy of the records? And then it was like, sure, it's $250 for today's bill and fucking get the fuck out the door. And I'm like, yeah. But pet insurance, I will definitely, I've never had it. I will definitely look into it. I don't even know what fuck pet insurance costs. I don't even have medical insurance. I'm a cash pay guy. Cash pay. When you guys remember, what was it, 5-6 years ago, I fractured my hand, busted my knuckle into 1,000 pieces, and my surgeon is the same surgeon as the hand doctor for the Phoenix Suns. I paid a fraction of what they quoted me for her surgery. And I'm a human. Mauricio, it will be included in some there's not a package on the website yet for it, but there will be a package, just like they did the last go around. There will be a package though. I think it's like $150 or $200 package that will include multiple packages, like a week of plays. Maybe, I don't know if they're giving the NHL game. I know they asked the FC group if they'll include UFC this weekend. The $150 included. It's not included in the guaranteed play package. No, I know it wasn't the last 2 that we did for the college football. They weren't included in that package. They'll have their own game of the year package, and I know they like the FC group. Like they make their prices, and they're very reasonable. They love to work with what we do in the company. Same thing with the NHL guys. They ain't so reasonable. They're fucking dickheads. But I know they reach out to them, which is a great way for them to get their play out to more people if they're fucking smart. But I don't know, they're weird. They're weird. They're in their own fucking world. But yeah, there'll be either a $150 or a $200 package, somewhere around there, that will include hopefully a fuck ton of stuff. So that's the goal. That's the goal. If we can't make it worth it, then we won't have it, but there will definitely be one. Yeah, no, I've got a 5-year-old golden doodle. Knock on wood, he's good. I mean, I had my Brittany, back when I had my Brittany, and she had to have like a mass removed. She had to have an eye surgery. But the vet took payments, and it was a 0 interest. You paid 20% up front, and then they just deduct you whatever it is over the course of a year. So it's like, if they would have done that, I would have probably been a little more willing to say, not go back to our regular vet and be like, hey, what's it going to cost? But like, dude, you want 70? I mean, do I have it? Yeah. Do I want to pay $7,100? No. Do I think that's fucking extreme? Yeah. Plus the $2,000 I paid yesterday, plus follow-up care, I'm gonna have $15,000 into her paw, into her leg, and she's a puppy. Is it worth it? Yeah, because she's a family pet. There's no fucking price that I wouldn't pay to fucking fix that girl. Mauricio said, I heard Music 67. Fuck yeah, you did. Premium plays are in your account. You just got to log in when they're posted. So, we'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do, my goal tomorrow is, we've got a great college basketball slate tomorrow. I want to be able to pump out these breakdowns 5 to 7 minutes of breakdown. And let's get through fucking 5 to 8 breakdowns at least tomorrow. Let's just fucking get them rolling. Let's just get into a groove and just fucking start spitting out fucking plays. So let's have some fun. And remember, Wisconsin money line, waiting to bet. Let's have some fun today. All right, guys? If you're not on board, get on board. It's going to be a fun time today. I love college basketball. Boxes. I'll make something happen for Thursday. So, all right, guys, let's have some fun, and good luck, everybody. Wager responsibly. Good luck, everybody.